Hello and welcome to this edition of FiTV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We're coming to you from Florida's capital during committee weeks. I'm joined by Representative Bush. Representative Bush, thanks for coming on.
Well, I'm honored to be here.
Well, we're glad you're on. So before we begin and we get into any of the issues, tell us where your district is.
We're pretty much Brownsville, Liberty City, Overtown, Attapata, Wynwood, Melrose, Opelika, and a portion of Miami Gardens.
All right, so that's just a small area. No, I'm just teasing. But all right, so tell us about the issues or the top issue you're working on, not only for your constituents, obviously for the state of Florida. What are you working on?
Well, I have several bills, a senior citizen bill, but however, the most important bill right now is House Bill 285, which is a direct file bill. Right now in the state of Florida, the state of Florida is direct filing juveniles into the adult court system without having an evidentiary hearing or a due process hearing. And we're filing this bill to see if we can make sure that before these young people are filed into the adult court system, that they have a due process hearing and an evidentiary hearing so that the judge can determine whether or not those juveniles remain in the juvenile system or direct filed into the adult court.
I've got to think to avoid recidivism and helping kids into the right system and on the right path. That bill's got to change a lot of people's lives once you get it done.
Well, first of all, it's a tragedy for 20 state attorneys to determine the fate of all of the children in the state of Florida. We have to give the judge on the front end an opportunity to look at that evidence so that they can decide whether or not it's disadvantageous for children to be direct filed at young as 10 years old into the adult court system. So we certainly must address this term around, or it's a tragedy for our children.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for working on important issues. You work on so many important issues. We're going to go to a little bit of a lighter issue. You're always fighting for free enterprise in your constituents. When you're not here legislating for them, what does Representative Bush like to watch to take your mind off things?
Well, I have to watch FiTV. That's a mandatory, that's a must in my house, and certainly it's so informative, informational, and I think that it does great for the community because it gives information that is very much needed.
Well, thank you. We're good because we have great representatives like you telling us about the important bills that you guys are working on. So we really appreciate you coming on. We look forward to having you on again soon, and good luck on that very important direct file bill.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.